doing? What are we doing?
You brought up the matter of therapy, and one of the things that I've known about you that I've admired from early on was you meditate. And I always thought, if I could learn to meditate, I bet that would help me. I know it's helped you. I just don't want to go someplace where people are sitting around without their shoes on, making, I don't want to do that.
To be sincere, it was never like that. I was 18 years old. I was in college. My mother was severely depressed. Look, it was her son. But in all seriousness, she was severely depressed. She was upset that her sister had died. She took it very hard, and things got to her. And I became very worried about her, and I remember I went off to college thinking, oh, I hope my mother's okay. Well, I get a call from this very happy, elated woman one day, and I'm like, who is this? And it's my mother, and she tells me she was watching the Johnny Carson show. She saw the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, and she went on and learned Transcendental Meditation because she saw him on the show. And my mother sounded transformed. So she said to me, come on, I want to take you down to the TM Center. She took me down there. I did it, and it's the easiest thing I ever did. I've been doing it since I'm 18 years old, and I love to do it after the show. I find it very relaxing. Right. And, you know, it's just worked out.
The learning process, how long does it take? How long would it take for me to absorb what's necessary to actually meditate?
For you?
Yeah.
Well, you know, you got issues. You learn in a weekend, really.
In a weekend,
it's a very
really
simple process. It doesn't require anything special or...
Well, I had one of those things where you listen to, because I didn't want instructors and stuff. I had a thing where you listen to, and they said, here, just do this and do this and do this. And by the way, if you fall asleep, you're doing something wrong.
Well, no, and that's not Transcendental Meditation.
Right, but I thought,
you know who does
I don't
that?
mind being asleep.
No, sleeping's fine.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that's why it's not a bad thing. Sleeping is good.
But it actually has a physiological change on your brain connection.
That's what they said. I just read an article that if you just meditate for a couple of weeks, that actual gray matter grows. Look at me.
Right.
I mean, my head is exploding from gray matter.
You're like a genius.
I'm a genius of gray matter.
So that's been useful. Tell me